Hi everybody, welcome back to All in Manifestation Podcast. It's your host, Olin Quinn, and in this episode we're going to talk about decide it into being. Stay tuned. Hey there, welcome to the All in Manifestation Podcast. I'm Olin Quinn, manifestation coach, artist, and a green card lottery winner who turned a once impossible life into my everyday reality. If you're ready to go all in on creating your dream life, breaking free from limits, and manifesting your higher self, you're in the right place. Here, I share powerful insights on manifestation, mindset, subconscious reprogramming, and spiritual growth to help you unlock the life you truly want. Let's dive into today's episode and get you one step closer to your vision. So, today I decided to make a video about this because this is serious. And it is such a big conversation to have because all of us are literally waiting to take an action. I had this conversation with my best friend, Jessie, yesterday at the beach, and we were just walking around and talking about our lives, talking about everything that we really wanted to create in this life and how to make it a priority, not as like, okay, let's talk about it, let's plan about it, let's do this and let's do that. Like, we're doing it. We're doing it together and we're keeping each other accountable. She is such a strong-minded person. I always surround myself with strong-minded person with like high mindset, with positive energy. Like, if she were to be in the slump, she were to have the mindset of like, this is gonna pass. I just know that I'm gonna go through it and I'm going to go through it with grace, even though it hurts. And she's the most powerful girl that I've ever known. And I've been friends with her for like 4 years since I moved here to America. And it's such a pleasure to have a friend that has the same mindset. That's what's really important, especially if you are changing your lives and you lose all of your friends. That means they're not aligned, and you will find the people that aligned with you. I lost my best friend up in Indonesia, my high school best friend, and she's nowhere to be found. I mean, she checks my account here and there, I could see it, but it's different. Yeah, you will meet someone who is aligned with whatever you have, with whatever you're dealing with, and the higher of the vibration of like the quality of life that you live, because of the question that you ask to yourself, like, who are you living for? Or where are you going to be in the next few months or a year from now? You will attract new people that will align you to the best outcome of your life. And that's where I met Jessie. When I upgraded my life, when I loved myself, when she's like snapped me the heck out of it. And because of that, I met my boyfriend who fully supports me, loves me for who I am, and it's like growing with me, and it's just so amazing. Here I have some notes. I have something to say, which is today is the day that you decide. Today is the day that you decide that your life is going to change, that you're going to take that action. It's already done. Everything that you wanted to be is already in your hands. And what you need to do is just take actions as if you are maintaining that manifestation. So, in the next couple of weeks or months, I am going to be putting out so much content for you guys that it's going to be crazy. We're going to really dive into manifestation, law of assumption, whatnot, subconscious rewiring, and everything. And it's going to be a series. It's going to be step by step, like that part of the section of the episode until the end is going to be the step by step. I mean, how to actually manifest and how to reinvent yourself, because I'm here to help you reinvent yourself and make your dream reality. I want to introduce you to Be Magnetic, TBM. It's a pathway membership, which will help you to identify your blocks, find your authentic self, and start manifesting the life you've always dreamed of. They have unlimited classes They have workshops, monthly manifestation classes, they have challenges throughout the seasons, they have community group which filled with amazing women over there, which I adore, and so much more. My favorite thing about them is they're backed up by neuroscience, psychology, epigenetics, and energetics. And that is why I actually suggest you to do your inner work with To Be Magnetic. To Be Magnetic will help you as so much as they helped me with my limiting beliefs, find my authentic self, and create 4 of the authentic pillars that you prioritize and what you're setting yourself into, especially coming to this new life that you started. TBM has helped me with my unhealthy dynamics, people-pleasing, codependency, when I struggled to set my boundaries, my resentment, jealousy, and negative thoughts pattern, and absolutely helped me to get out of my unfulfilling career and unhealthy relationships. So if you want to join this journey with me to completely transform your life, you can get 15% off discount on payment plans. They have pay in 12 months or pay in full just by using code OLIN. All in. I just want you guys to know that I am generating an income from this just for 15% commission. It's not that much. It will not increase your payment. It will actually decrease your payment. Honestly, I feel like Lacey's doing this because she is super generous to want to let people know that this work works. It changed my life. I owe my life to this work, and I have made so many accountability buddies that helped me in my journey along the way, and I'm super excited for you to get on with this journey with TBM yourself. Happy manifesting, and let's get back to the episode. Yesterday, when I walked by the beach, around the beach with my best friend, we are like deciding we're gonna walk this beach in the next few months, and we are going to change and create our reality. And we are walking with bands in our bank account. Walking, feeling as if, and it's already done, it's already in our bank account, and we're gonna go out there and walk this street again with those money, with helping people and creating security financially in our lives. And I'm like, period. I am so in. And I was just like, oh my God, this is it. This is the thing that I needed to say. I know I've been MIA. It is because I am studying for my life insurance agent license. So it's going to be done on Saturday, on the 24th. By the time this out, I'm already passed. Yay! But I'm going to go back into it and I'm going to decide everything is done. And everything is here already. And I think you should do that too. We're going to make this a challenge. You and me, together. We are besties. We're going to do this together. We're going to decide that whatever we desire is already here. Okay? So, reinvention. Let's start. Reinvention starts with assumption. Why do you have to decide over hoping? How being shift your vibration instantly. So one of my mentors talked about this too, Catherine Sankina. She talked about it in her podcast a long time ago, and she was asking her shaman, if you're Indonesian, dukun. I don't know how to say shaman. Shaman. There you go. How to manifest her dream body. And her shaman said, Catherine, you already have that body, that dream body of yours. It's not matter of how to create that dream body. How do you maintain if you already have that body? That is so bizarre. You don't go out there and being like, okay, how do I create my dream body? How do I create my dream body? Okay, I need to go to the gym. Just think about it. Just think about it. If you already have the dream body of yours, you have to maintain it. You can't just all right, I got it. I'm going to eat cake. I'm going to eat junk food, french fries and everything. No, you're not going to do that. You are going to go on your little run in the morning. You're going to go on your 10,000 step goals every day. You're going to cut all the dairy, gluten, everything. Like, you don't have to cut gluten because I truly love bread. And I'm like, I don't know if I can actually do that. Me and Jesse are like trying to get our pooch gone. We can't. We love bread and sweets. Anyway, just imagine if you have your dream body, like strong muscle, like your arms and everything. The reason why you're like that is because you enjoy the habits and the progress and the ways to keep on having it. I enjoy going to hot yoga. It's because my body feels so good after, and my mind is so much clearer after. That's just the facts. That's why I spent this much of money to actually go to hot yoga twice a week. And it's not that, okay, I want to be like this spiritual and like transformative every time that I do like an extreme workout. How do I create that kind of life? How do I create it? No, you just go. You just do. You just sign up for that. You just be. How do I attract anything that I want? How do I create the life that I want by reprogramming my subconscious mind? No, you just sign up for the program that would help you to absolutely change your entire life, because the transformation begins on the transaction. When you release that value of money, what you have, to someone that's an expert, you pay them and they would give you the value back to you. That is transformation. You are doing it. You are a student of someone and you're learning how to, by just doing the transaction, you're absolutely just doing the transformation, because what you need to do is being. You don't go out there and be like, how can I create my love of my life? You go out there, act as a person who's like, it's like a magnet. We got approached by like guys yesterday. I mean, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm taken. She's available though. So my best friend. And I was like, oh my God, we were just like a magnet. We were just being, we're like happy. Like, we're not hoping to, like, I know if I have this, that means I'm going to feel happy. If I'm going to have a boyfriend, I'm going to feel happy. I'm going to feel like this and that. No, you create that from within. You literally get up and being happy, being content, being fulfilled by your own life. You get out there, and once you are in alignment with that, I kid you not, with me and my boyfriend, it took me 2 weeks. I thought it's gonna take me 2 months or like 2 years to actually be in a first relationship that I've ever had. It took me 2 weeks until I found him. 2 weeks, because I decide that I'm not going to entertain anything better. I mean, anything less than what I want, that what I decide. That's when Connor went in. And we're in a relationship now and for 3 years, almost 3 years. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It happens like that. Number 2, your identity is the magnet. So we don't get what we want, we get who we are. We get what we are. I get the type of guy that I got, the type of car that I want, the type of job that I get is because, let's say, like, I am truly and totally not into manifestation, and I just like, I open up a coaching and I don't know about manifestation, but it sells. Like, no one's gonna like, yeah, people would buy it, but there's no connection and there's no reviews, there's no relationship, there's no genuinity in that. People would catch that, like, oh, this girl's not into manifestation at all. Like, why would she talk about this and get more money out of this? Like, why? No, I get the things that I want, the client that I want, the money that I get, and the exchange value, right? What I give to them. And all the stuff that I got from the universe is because I am who I am. I get to be me and get paid to be me. And that's what it is. I'm not settling for less because subconsciously that's what I get. Like, that's what I deserve. Like, that's what I know. My personal reinvention stories is with podcasting. I'm not going to podcast and like put myself out there if I'm really not a chatterbox and like talk about manifestation all the time. A green card lottery. I was being an American. I was like, oh my God, like I am such an American in body, mind, and soul. I am going to get that green card because I just know that I am meant to be there. And then I heard my mom put a dollar bill in my placenta, and then like she buried it under our childhood home, my childhood home. And I was like, oh my God, that's like literally a sign that I am going to be living in America and I'm gonna earn dollars, which I am right now. So, and then Align Love, like I was being like, I'm done. I don't want to, like, boom, I got what I deserved. It is by deciding. If you don't decide now, who will and when? Can you even wait for transformation? What happens next year is gonna happen next year. But what happens right now? If you don't change now, 1 year from now, you're gonna stay at the same place at the same time. Not the same time, more older, but you're just like there. I personally love people that love change. I love change. I love transformation. That's why I love teaching people how to reinvent themselves. I am here to help people to be okay for reinvention because we reinvent every single day. Like I reinvent myself from being this version of myself to like this version of myself because there's so many changes in my life and I really wanted to like embrace that. And some people can't embrace that or wanted to embrace that, but they're like, I don't know how. And I'm like, I'm here. I tell people like, this is time to change. Like I can't stop. And if I work somewhere else, I talk to them like, hey, what are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna like do this and that? Like, let's, you know, and plan up a plan for them. And then they're like, oh my God, why did I think about that? Like it's all the time because this is who I am and I'm meant to do this. That's why I'm here talking to you guys. So I need you to know, number 3, the power of bold decisions. You can claim your new self even when you don't feel ready. Every new moon, I put intention and I put it under my water, full moon water, and just put it in there. I'm putting a intention for this month, for the next full moon. This is what it is, and I'm going to drink the water and that the next day and then embody that. It's in my body, right? And I feel it. Starting a ritual like that really, really helps. And then, do I feel ready? Not every full moon I feel ready, but it's the ritual, it's the intention. When you put intention, you put the seed, you plant the seed. And do you check that seed? Like you don't. Like you're planting something, you're like, are you growing yet? And you take it out. Like when you take it out, it's not gonna grow. You have to let that sink in until you wait for the sprout to grow. Hey, quick question. Have you ever felt like no matter how much you script, visualize, or affirm, your manifestation will still be just out of reach? Like deep down, you know you're meant for more freedom, more abundance, and more ease into your life, but something invisible keeps blocking it? You're not alone. I always felt that way, and so many of us feel this way. And it's not just because we're doing something wrong, it's because we've got emotional blocks and limiting beliefs stuck in our energy. And you know that I've talked about this all the time in every episode of All In Manifestation podcast. That is exactly why I want to share something powerful with you. A course called Unleash the Manifestor Within and Design a Life You Love. It is by one of the world's leading experts in EFT tapping, with decades of experience and millions of followers on YouTube. You know, I love Brad Yates, and how many times I actually talk about him? Yes. Brad is an internationally recognized for his work in emotional freedom technique, that is EFT, and he has helped countless people release inner resistance, reduce stress, and align with their true desires. And I am one of them. In this course, he teaches you how to use EFT tapping, a simple yet powerful technique where you gently tap on a specific energy point on your face and torso while speaking calming, affirming phrases. It's like emotional acupuncture, but without needles at all. It helps to clear the fear, doubt, and old patterns from your energy so you can finally feel safe and empowered to manifest what you truly want. I use this every time, whether if it's at work, it's stressing me out, honestly, and wherever it's like in the weekend, I think about the weekday, and it's just like work and money and everything that we do has blocks. So by tapping into the meridian point of our faces and our torso, it truly helps to release all those baggages, to just give it up, because you don't need it anymore. Why would you need it if it makes you suffer? So if you're ready to stop forcing and start flowing, this is your sign. Check out the link in my show notes. And yes, it's an affiliate link because I genuinely believe in the transformation that this can offer. And remember, you're not broken, you're just blocked. And with that, we can absolutely clear. Now, back to the episode. The last point that I want to tell you guys is embodying yourself, your new self now. Write who she is. Who is she? Talk like her. Walk like her. How does she dress? Write it all down. Put the intention in there. And then see your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday until Sunday. How can you incorporate just one habit that she's doing right over there? Take it and pull it and shorten out the time what you do now. If Olin is like a multi-millionaire, blah, 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 what does she do? She focuses on her task and delegate that to another if it's like whatever dollar task. Because my job here is to teach, to speak, to make PowerPoints and slides and be there on live and like we'll talk on stage. I sing, da-da-da. Anything that goes behind that goes to someone else. What do you have to embody right now for you to be that version of yourself? And let go of all the, like, you don't need that. Like, this is draining me. Like, write it down. What's draining you? If you can delegate that, go. And if you can minimize that, just, why don't you not do it? Let's say, go clubbing, drinking. Like, that doesn't feel good. I don't want to feel that way. Do that. So, this is why you open this video. That means you're here to decide it into being. Who are you in the future? Incorporate one habit that you can do today and the next week and the next week. And mind you, your subconscious mind and your brain normalize a habit after 90 days of trying, of doing it over and over again without breaks. So if you can do that for 90 days, completely plan your 3 months, you will be the version that you are meant to be and that you want right now. I hope you enjoy this episode. I am really happy to talk to you guys, to be here for you guys, and follow me on Instagram and follow me on TikTok. Also, watch the YouTube video on Olin Quinn. And I hope you guys have a great and amazing week. And I will see you guys in my next episode. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in to the All In Manifestation Podcast. If you loved today's episode, I'd be thrilled to share a future self-guided meditation with you. To get it, just leave an honest review on Apple Podcasts. Share your biggest takeaways and let us know how we're doing. Before you hit submit, take a quick screenshot and then email it to olinquininquiries@gmail.com. That is olinquininquiries@gmail.com. Once I see it, I'll send over your free meditation as a thank you. Until next week, stay aligned, stay within your authentic self, and I'll see you then. Bye.